What's up, good people? Yeah, good vibes only, straight out of Africa with much love. Watch till the end. Yeah.
ما تتكلمش مش ادي التعليمات، هو على حسب راحته. معلش يا دكتور، لا مصلحة ده اهم. ايوه تعال ماشي. ايدك على وزنك، ايدك على وزنك. يا دكتور خلي بالك يا ولدي. طب ممكن اقول كلمتين يا اولاد كده يا اولاد. كده هنا في حاجة تانية عايز يكمل التكملة، للأسف جت تحت الإيه؟ تحت الشريط الكتابي. على فكرة سيد، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ارفع دكتور معايا. خش Can I the mummification? We can see the bandage. Okay. Look at the arms. Disappear to affected badly. And كانوا كهنة عصر الصاوي، عصر النهضة. This animal we call him عم. We call him عم.
ابو العنين ابو العنين.
Two powerful herbs to repair your teeth and strengthen your bones. Absolute game changer. Comfrey and horsetail. Combining these two really will make a big difference. In particular, if you have any kind of gum disease, this is really going to help. Halitosis, gingivitis, any of those kind of things will be totally taken care of just using this protocol, which I'm going to share with you now. So what you're going to do is you're going to get powdered comfrey and powdered horsetail, or you can get it in its natural leaf form, and you're going to steep these in a tea together. While that's happening, leave that for 5-10 minutes. You're going to get warm water, add some salt in it, dissolve the salt. This can be any kind of salt, it really doesn't matter, okay? You're going to rinse out your mouth for about 60 seconds with the salt water. The reason we're using the salt water is that because that flushes the mouth and the gums and the teeth of any bacteria, especially after eating foods. You're going to do this. Next, you're going to take just water, plain water, and you're going to rinse your mouth again. We want to get rid of any excess salt there because it's going to interfere with the herbal rinse that you're about to do. Next, you're going to take the water, hopefully it's cool enough by now, that's got the herbs in, okay, and you're going to rinse for about 2 minutes or so. Okay, rinse thoroughly. Take your time with this. You don't have to do it vigorously. Take your time with it. What will happen is your teeth are porous and your teeth will absorb the essential nutrients and minerals from these two wonderful herbs, especially silica. Once you're finished with your rinse, your herbal rinse, you're going to swallow the contents so that your body can then absorb the rest of whatever is needed for your bones, okay? Do this 2 to 3 times a day for the next 30 days and watch what happens, okay? I had a couple of small cavities, totally gone. My dentist was shocked. He couldn't believe it. He said, "What have you been doing? These cavities are gone." I said, "Well, this is the power of herbs," okay? Anyway, I gave him the protocol and he said he's going to start trying it out himself and see how it goes with a few of his patients. Comment below if you'd like to know more herbal protocols to help you heal your body. Until we meet again, much love.
Oh, what is that? Let's see. What is this that is put next to a bottle of water and it changes color? Might this be something containing
Look,
red
that's a
bucket?
bee excreting. They're walking and shitting. Does it look like honey mustard? Some may think it's honey. Of course not. Honey isn't excreted. It's vomited. Bees have two stomachs. The one designated for honey is called the honey stomach. It takes over 1,000 flowers to fill it up. Then it returns home and vomits the nectar to another bee mouth to mouth. After vomiting, the bee sets out again. However, a bee's saliva, which contains the enzyme needed, is limited. Therefore, this mouth-to-mouth transfer requires over 100 bees. Finally, it's vomited into the honeycomb. Through the bees' constant fanning with their wings, it takes at least 7 days to fully evaporate the saliva from the honey, resulting in the sticky substance we know. Every kilogram of honey requires about collecting nectar from 2 million flowers. In a bee's lifetime, it can only gather about a spoonful of honey. But why does a bee die after stinging a person? It's because a bee's stinger has barbs. These barbs get stuck in the skin. When it flies away, they're pulled out along with its internal organs, leading to its rapid death. But wasps don't, because their stingers don't have barbs, so they can be reused, and it's highly toxic.
Yo, I didn't know that. Neither did I know this. Nor this. Oh, this is interesting. Oh my god. Oh, I don't think that works. Whoa. That's a lie. Oh, this is very interesting, man. Share out from wherever you are. Hit smash the like button and please, for those that have shared super thanks, lots of thanks to you too. God bless you and much love. Keep hitting that super thanks button. Yeah. God bless you, man. It is for the humanity and mercy. You see, we are all about mercy here.
Because angels aren't even species. You can be any species to become an angel.
Okay.
No matter what species you are, you can become an angel. Archangels are the ones that never had a life on dark space.
Okay. So they've never, is Earth considered dark space?
Yes, Earth is in dark space.
So the archangels, do they help us?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to explain what they look like?
They can look like whatever they want. They just look like, I guess you'd say, orbs. Bright orbs.
Bright orbs?
Yep.
Beautiful.
I guess you could say.
Do angels intervene if we need help sometimes?
Yeah, they'll help you.
Why are they here to help us? Who assigned that?
No one did. They always were.
Okay.
They always wanted to help.
So it's not like God assigned them to help us?
Yeah, they assign their self.
They assign their self.
Yes.
Okay.
There's different types of angels that do different types of jobs, but then they can control to not have a job and they can just chill in heaven.
Do angels have a connection with God?
Yeah, the God source, the God energy that is needed to create something.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's say an atom. Every atom has a God source in there, and it's gonna need that in order to become an atom. And if it wasn't, it would just become nothing. It would just become nothing, and it would just dissipate and just turn into nothingness.
Thank you so much. I love you.
What are these? Seriously, open your eyes, man. Oh, what the heck is this? Is this some alien robotics technology or just a hoax? What do you think this is? Oh, this is not ancient technology. Doesn't look like ancient technology to me. Oh, these are robots. How? When? I doubt this ever. Man, share your thoughts on what you think about this. Oh, this is lost technology. Oh my god. You mean people invented robots a long time ago and it's what we are now fascinated by at this moment? This is crazy. Oh my god. Yo, where could this information have gone? People withhold this information from others? Why? Why do you think people did that? Just lack of love. Oh my god. Oh, this trick to clean your side mirrors. A hack. And looks like it definitely works, man. This is great. Oh, this now I doubt. But maybe when you're using crayons, not pencils. So what do you think? Share your thoughts about it. I'd like to know what you think. Man. Whoa, carrots in... What is this? Why? Oh, you store carrots in water. Okay. Oh. Oh, I get it. This is a nice idea and it works pretty well. Oh,
Following the
this is
introduction
very
of
interesting.
modifications which had been indicated by the results of full-scale tunnel testing of the Avro car at NASA Ames Research Center, a continuation test program was begun. The objective of this program was to prove the effectiveness of the new control system from hovering through transition in the presence of the ground up to free flight conditions. The program consisted in the main of further wind tunnel tests at Ames Research Center to prove the effects of these modifications, with a short flight test program at Avro to establish that the hovering capability had not deteriorated. A brief terrain test program was later added. The modifications provided for aft deployment of the peripheral jet sheet from the wing tip for transition and forward flight.
I am here to discuss the so-called flying saucers. We can say that the recent sightings are in no way connected with any secret development by any department of the United States.
Okay, yesterday you told us you traveled, and I booked thousands of light years to get here.
This is just water, electricity, and some baking soda at about 29 amps. We found that we can inject this in the state of vacuum into our engine and double our mileage under certain circumstances. Now, I'm running a V8 350 and have been for over 30,000 miles. It all starts with the wiring. You get some number 10 gauge wire to conductor and run it to a switch which you put under your dash. I'm using a regular 120 volt light switch which is rated at about 20 amps at 125 volts. I'm only running at about 13.8 volts DC. The switch is not worn out or burned up yet. It seems to work flawlessly. This is the ground wire that I connect to my frame. If my battery was over here, I would have put it to my battery just for convenience. Now I'm going to set the jug right here next to the master cylinder. I just happen to have room for a gallon jug. This is the vacuum line that goes to your carburetor. This is the master cylinder here that is your brakes, controls your braking. So we're going to take advantage of the vacuum pressure of the engine right here where it's strongest. Can get like 16 inches or more of vacuum at certain times. And we're going to set a pad here and install the jar right here. We're going to put about 3/4 full on the water. And I've already added some baking soda to it as an electrolyte. Now this is a very fancy cell element design. Don't be disillusioned by how fancy this looks, because very simply you can get 3 faceplates of high-grade stainless, some Teflon nuts and bolts, and for about $5 you can make this. You have notched it for the wires. Put the positive in the middle, put the negatives on the outside, and boom, you've got it. I've just made a more advanced version. You run the wires through the lid like this. I'm going to install this down here, and we're going to seal this up, and we're going to show you how this thing produces gas. This is the positive wire which I run to the alternator. I've installed a 30 amp auto reset fuse on both sides, positive and negative, so I have redundant fuse protection in case of current overload. And the fuel cell will occasionally pull too much power. We want it to automatically shut off. We connect to the alternator because we have a lot more magnetic field right there, much more energy available than connecting it to the battery. So I highly recommend that you connect it exactly as you see in this fashion. This is the dryer jug. It's just another jug that's sealed off that has a particular way of plumbing. One long hose which goes to the fuel cell, the other hose barely in the jug which goes to the vacuum system of the engine. You put it down in the jug and the overflow is automatically sucked back up into the other fuel cell we've used.
Yo, that video was very interesting. I guess your gas company wouldn't want you to know that, but just for entertainment purposes, you see? Now this is 9/11/2022. Oh my god. Oh, August. This is September. The 11th of September is when this video was taken. This thing looks very old. It's like it was from the ancient times. What is this thing? Who has any idea of what this might be? Is that a stone or what? A key and a rock? Oh, whoa, what is that? Oh,